Chelsea Green drops latest tease amid rumors of WWE return. KAZUCHIKA Okada wants a cross-promotional World Cup with WWE and AEW. Mandy Rose reveals wedding date to former WWE Superstar.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sohaib and you're watching Wrestling Fact.
First update. Mandy Rose and Tino Sabatelli set wedding date. Throughout the years, there have been plenty of real-life couples from the wrestling industry. These famed pairs have gained a lot of fanfare. Wrestling couples draw bigger numbers because when they come together, they become an even bigger force. Whether the pairings are romantic or just business, on screen or real life, there have been many couples that have left their mark in the industry. One such couple is Mandy Rose and Tino Sabatelli. Following their engagement last year, Mandy Rose and Tino Sabatelli are set to tie the knot in 2024. Rose and Sabatelli began romancing in 2018. Their first encounter was at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. The former WWE couple made their relationship public by attending the Hall of Fame ceremony together that same year. After dating for nearly 4 years, Rose and Sabatelli are looking toward settling down and raising a family. During a recent candor session on her Instagram stories, Mandy Rose responded to a fan's question about her wedding date. Probably 2024. In 2015, Mandy Rose signed with WWE after participating in Tough Enough. She cemented her legacy as the longest-reigning NXT Women's Champion with a remarkable 413-day title reign. On December 14, 2022, WWE fired Mandy Rose due to some risque content she was posting on her FaceTime page. Within weeks of her release, Rose increased her subscription from $25 to $40 and earned $500,000 from her content. She finished 2022 as a self-made millionaire. In October 2014, Tino Sabatelli signed a WWE developmental deal. On April 17, 2020, Sabatelli was released from his contract. Sabatelli then made his AEW debut on the July 21, 2020 episode of AEW Dark. On October 16, 2020, Sabatelli re-signed with WWE. 8 months later, on June 25, 2021, he was once again released from his WWE contract. Mandy Rose was in a long-term relationship with Michael Lubick when she met Tino Sabatelli. Nevertheless, the two are now together, and it's been like that for years. Now, wedding bells are set to ring for Rose and Sabatelli next year. What's your take on the story? Sound off in the comments. Second update. Chelsea Green drops latest tease amid rumors of WWE return. After months and months of rumors and teases and her official departure from Impact Wrestling, Chelsea Green was reported to have been signed by WWE. If we are to go by recent indications, she may be making her highly anticipated return at the Royal Rumble. In her latest tease, Green took to Twitter to share a GIF where she can be seen entering the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble match. Chelsea Green's return at the Royal Rumble seems imminent. Will Matt Cardona aka Zack Ryder soon follow his wife back to WWE? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. You can keep up with all your wrestling news right here on Wrestling Fact. Third update. KAZUCHIKA Okada wants a cross-promotional World Cup with WWE and AEW. KAZUCHIKA Okada is the current World Heavyweight Champion in his record-setting second reign. Okada defeated Jay White to win the title at NJPW Wrestle Kingdom 17, and he's far from finished. Okada is a 5-time IP Heavyweight Champion, where his 4th reign with the championship is the longest in history at 720 days. He also holds the record for most successful title defenses with 12. An accomplished wrestler, Okada now wants to pave the way for something grand in professional wrestling. The forbidden door is wide open right now, and it's quite evident courtesy of NJPW Wrestle Kingdom 17. The grand pay-per-view featured contracted wrestlers from WWE, WHO, and NJPW. While speaking to Tokyo Sports, KAZUCHIKA Okada shared his own pitch for a cross-promotional World Cup tournament. The 35-year-old wrestler is even ready to approach Triple H and Tony Khan with the idea. It would be interesting to have a Wrestling World Cup. It would be fun to have a big event on a global scale. We could have a tag team of Okada and Nakamura or Naito to fight for their country. If necessary, I will go see Tony Khan and Triple H. Carl Anderson wrestled at NJPW Wrestle Kingdom 17 while under a WWE contract. There were reportedly talks for iStyles to make an appearance on the show as well. Anderson's appearance marked the first time a WWE contracted superstar has ever wrestled for NJPW. Earlier this month, Shinsuke Nakamura also shared the ring with the Great Muta for Pro Wrestling Noah. Triple H made the match possible after Vince McMahon had initially turned down the idea. Only time will tell if Okada can turn his cross-promotional World Cup dream into a reality. As of now, the reigning IP World Heavyweight Champion has a ton of groundwork to do in order to set his plan in motion. What's your take on the story? Sound off in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys in my next video.